Hey y'all, Michelle again. I am going to show you guys how to get very voluminous hair coming from someone with really flat hair. So let's get to it. So what you need is a hairspray, a dry shampoo. This will help dry up your hair a little bit to give it a little bit of volume. And this is also a leave-in conditioner, which will help down with frizz, because whenever you tease a lot, your hair is going to frizz by nature. Alright, so let's get to it. So first of all, my hair is kind of flipped out. So I'm going to go through, butter in my hair real quick. Where's my clip? There it is. Okay. So I got my comb. And you don't need your flat iron on very high heat, just because if you do, it can actually melt your hair. Like, I'm pretty sure all of y'all have seen the video of the girl who melted her hair off on YouTube. But that's because hair honestly melts at 450 degrees. So your flat irons, whenever they say up to 150 degrees, that's basically for people with really super kinky curls. Women with wavy hair or even kind of curly hair doesn't need to be up that high. I have mine set at 280. It doesn't need to be any higher than that. And if you have a little bit curlier hair, I would say probably about 350 for you, no higher than that. And then if you have super kinky curly hair, say 400. Don't ever go up to 450, it will melt your hair. Okay, now let's get started. Just going to bend in the edges a little bit. My hair always takes a grand total of maybe 3 minutes to flat iron. It's pretty awesome. My cat's in here too, by the way, so you guys might get a sneak peek of my cat. He's playing on the floor with something. I'm not really trying to pay attention to him, because if I do, then he'll come attack me. And a very hot flat iron, which I don't feel like listening to him meow about, because he burnt himself several times while I'm trying to do my hair. So bend in the edges. I have naturally straight hair, so that's why I don't really have to dwell on it too much. Just enough to get my hair to bend in a little bit more than what it normally does. Because my hair is growing. It used to be up to my chin, and I'm trying to grow it back out. It was to about here before I cut it. And it's taken a while, so... And now that it's at the awkward length where no matter what it does, it just wants to flip straight out. Yay, last section. I know that was so long and tedious. And again, guys, if you have any ideas about what you want me to do on the YouTube channel, just let me know. Just post a comment down below. And I will take pretty much all of y'all's inputs, unless they're kind of lame. Then I obviously won't. But I'm a pretty lame person myself, so I don't think I will find too much to be lame. Okay, and what I'm doing right now is my bangs, in order to get that nice, pretty little flip, this is what I do. I make a C with it. And it gives me like a little bit of volume to my bangs. That's how I usually wear my hair. So my hair looks like on a daily basis. Just like this. Because I like to get a little bit of a flip and volume, because it's something I lack. Okay, now for the fun stuff that everyone's waiting for. How to make your hair voluminous. This is good if you're going out to a club or something, or if you just want a little bit of volume. It's good too. You know, you can either tease it a lot or a little bit. I'm not going to tease it too much, because I do have to go into public after this, and I don't want to look like I'm about to go out to a club, I should be making a duck face kind of thing. Okay. So what you're going to do, you're going to section off little pieces in the back. Take a little bit of your dry shampoo. Spray it around your roots. Because what that's going to do is it's going to absorb a lot of the oil and dry out your hair. Then you're going to take a brush, any kind of brush, paddle brush or a brush like this. Mine has boar bristles in it, and it's really hairy. I need to clean it out. And you're just going to brush down like this. Until you get like a nice little tease. See, my hair's sticking up. I'm like a troll. Okay, it's going to look funny. You don't need to really tame it down until you're closer to being finished. So you take another little chunk. You just want to drop that down, 'cause you'll be able to find it pretty quickly. Here, grab all that little loveliness. Spray your dry shampoo on it. Grab your brush. And repeat. Okay. I'm only going to do a couple that's why I only did a couple sections, because I don't want to look like a freak walking out in public after this, because I got to go grocery shopping. I'm out of food. So you're going to leave it like that. You should do a couple pieces in the back. Probably could do one more. I'm going to do one more little one, just because I feel like it's not even all the way. And just make your own judgment on how even you want it. And if you want more volume, tease more. Get it really big and high. As all the girls at my work said, making yourself closer to heaven. There you go. Looks like a baby's rat nest. You're going to look kind of like an idiot. And then a lot of girls just tend to tease in the back. Not the case. If you want the full volume look without looking like you have like a giant out of your head, you got to do at least one on the side. So take like a little tiny piece, pull it over to the side. You don't need to tease that little part. You're going to tease this part right here. Spray your dry shampoo on it again. And tease. You don't need to tease this part too much, because then you might look like a little messed up. And just let that fall back over. Okay, notice I still have not yet tamed this beast back here. Then you're going to take a little section again from this side. Push it over, because you don't need that. Got hair in my eye. Then you're going to take your dry shampoo again. Spray it on the roots. And tease. Not too much, guys. So, am I attractive? Sometimes I wonder how my fiance puts up with me. Okay. So now that we look like a straight up hot mess going to a rock show, or I don't know, because it looks pretty bad. Looks like I walked out of the 80s or something right now. You're just going to barely brush on it, which is enough just to get it to lay down a little bit. See that it looks all nice and smooth now? Same thing with the back. You're just going to brush it down just a little bit. You're literally just brushing the top layer of hair. You're not like pushing the brush down and pulling through. Just doing a little bit. Because you want to be able to keep your volume. Okay. See, now my thin, non-existent hair looks like it actually has a little bit of volume to it. And then because I was messing with it and messing with the edges and stuff like that, I need to go back through and just barely touch it up. You see, got a little bit of volume now. And I don't look like I have a giant thing growing out of the side of my head, which is what people always, for some reason, want to do. Like those bump its, makes it look like you have a growth coming out of the back of your head. Don't do it. This is how to bump it. This is natural. This is my very fine, thin hair. Anyone can have volume. People always say, oh, well, my hair won't tease. It'll just fall out. No. Ladies, you can get it to go up. All it takes is some dry shampoo and some hairspray, like we're going to see in a second. So never say you can't do it, because I will test that theory. Okay. So, don't flatter. We're new. Take the hairspray, I'm almost out. And you're just going to push up and spray. That'll just be enough to get it to hold because in Florida, we have a lot of humidity and my hair will fall as soon as I walk outside, so you always gotta hairspray a little bit. I use the Chi helmet head. This is what we use at work and it works awesome. I love it. Also, another good one is the Alapucci, not as Alapucci, that's my dog shampoo. Alapui Wild Ginger, the hairspray. That works really well too. Not Alapucci. Alapucci is a dog shampoo. Yes, my dog is spoiled. Okay. So, let's take it some volume. And these guys, for some reason, always like to look a little bit frizzy. So, I go through with my leave-in conditioner. I use Bedhead Ego Boost because it's also a split end mender because I have super blonde hair. And split ends seem to follow me. But I had a haircut in 6 months and my manager's kind of shocked by that. Because I have no split ends. Yay! Okay, you're going to put barely any of the Ego Boost in because if you do too much, your hair will look really oily. And it won't do what it's supposed to do by just holding down the flyaways and making your hair look smooth and shiny. Okay. And there we go, guys. This is how you get a little bit of volume, not too much, and so I do not look like I have a growth coming out of the back of my head. Alrighty, thank you. Stay tuned because I'm going to be making a nighttime look for my makeup, going from the daytime, which is my first video, and I'm going to start doing a nighttime to make it a little more dramatic, a little more bam. Alright, thank you. Bye.